hook up with him for my campaign.
No.
This is offensive, and he just let them think it, and now they're writing about me and Ken. Oliver gets a bunch of new friends, and I get a reputation.
Why do you think we've remained single all these years? Virginity, well, actually sovereignty over one's own body, is the real battleground between men and women. Some men feel they gain power by conquering women. Unfortunately, circulating a rumor can be just as effective in depriving one of one's status. In our mind, there are 3 viable suspects: Steve, Tanya, and Val.
Steve, I doubt it's him. He's a jock. He could care less about student politics.
What about Val, then? Would she not be a possible replacement if you were to be discredited?
Sure, but she volunteered to be our campaign manager. If she wanted to be on student council, she could have run on another ticket.
That leaves Tanya. Gibbering parrot of a girl.
She loves to be the first to repeat a rumor, but she's not famous for starting them.
Well, then we're back from whence we came.
So now what?
We have a feeling that the dawn will shed some light on this conspiracy.
Hey, Dee. Heard you dumped Oliver.
That's none of your business.
And that Ken dumped his girlfriend.
If so, that's his business.
And that you and Ken exchanged rings.
What?
Exchange rings? Hey, I feel for you, man.
They're relentless.
Yes, they are.
Look, I have a theory.
Dee, I could survive if I lost the election, but I can't lose Suzanne. She's really upset.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah. So I've had to reevaluate, and I'm firm on this. I think it would be best if you dropped off the slate.
Okay.
We once had a true friend, our master of horse, Robert Dudley. Known to us since childhood. Our Robin.
The Earl of Leicester?
Robert married very young, and when his Amy died, tongues wagged. There was the usual political agendas, of course, but there was also real jealousy behind the rumors. They said he killed her in order to marry us.
It's horrible.
If it had been merely a matter of politics, I suppose we could have swept it aside, but it was a matter of the heart.
So, are you saying that whoever started these rumors, the whole thing's personal and not political?
We shan't allow you to enter. You must relay your information through us.
It's okay, you can let him in.
Listen, Dee. I just saw Val and Steve hanging out together gloating.
But Val hates Steve.
Exactly.
There is no love lost between the Irish and the Spaniards, yet they were able to decide their differences to work against us.
Your point is?
These 2 traitorous dogs have joined in a common purpose.
With this gossip, Val could replace me as Ken's VP and mess things up between him and Suzanne at the same time.
then she'd have Ken all to herself.
I bet it was Val who was spreading the rumors in the chat room while Steve talked it up in the locker room.
Maybe it bugged him that you were dating a computer geek. Or, I mean, you were.
We must have retribution. When John Stubbs produced a pamphlet denouncing the proposed marriage between ourselves and the Duke of Alençon, we had his right hand chopped off.
Stubbs, huh? At least the guy didn't need a nickname.
That's not an option.
Oh. Very well, then. If these lies are being written in the chat room, then surely their authorship can be proven.
People don't use their real names online. They use aliases.
Then we must draw them out.
Oh, Dee, I am so sorry.
Why, Tanya? What is it?
Oliver is going out with Ken's girlfriend, Suzanne.
No way. I can't believe that.
Me neither, but everyone is talking about it in the chat room.
Ken?
Dee, I don't think...
Have you heard the latest rumor about Oliver and Suzanne?
Yeah, I heard it.
We started it. Oliver told Steve, and only Steve, that he was dating Suzanne. Then we logged onto the chat room where the rumor was running rampant, and the first person online was Makowski.
Makowski.
It's Val. Makowski is her mother's maiden name.
Val? Why would Val do something like this?
She doesn't want you for president, Ken. She wants you. She got rid of me so she could be your running mate. Give her some time and she'll ease Suzanne aside, too.
Well, what about Steve? I mean, what's in this for him?
Me. An hour ago, he asked me out.
Thank you. Where's Val? Could you stand up, please? And, could Steve stand up, too? I've been thinking about the qualities of a good president. They should be honest and hardworking, and they should be brave enough to stand up for what they believe in. A lot of you heard that Dee Sampson dropped off the ticket. You probably heard a few other rumors too, but they were all false. Dee is a bright and conscientious person. Some selfish people nearly made me forget this, which would have meant a huge loss for Student Council. Val and Steve, do you have anything to say for yourselves? So, now that all of that is behind us, please join me in welcoming my running mate, Dee Sampson.
Thanks for your confidence, Ken. I'd also like to thank some other people who stood by me through this, in particular Ms. Tudor, who gave me some great advice, and Oliver Cates.
Dee, before you summon Oliver, we fear we may have misjudged the lad. Forsooth, there are few men worthy of a queen, but this fellow has potential.
Well, I'm glad you agree. It's all right, you can come in now.
It is a serious breach of protocol for a commoner to touch the Queen. But in this case, we've deemed it necessary to make an exception.
Gee, the historians all said that you were cranky.
Oh, that was just a rumor. Though God hath raised us high, yet this we count the glory of our crown, that we have reigned with your love.
So, thanks for your help.
It's the least I can do. That and vote for Dee Sampson. I hear she's bright and conscientious.
You hear? Don't you think you should make up your own mind?
Yeah, but I need to spend more time with her, discuss the issues.
Well, it could be tricky. She has this new post on Student Council. She has this boyfriend that...
She does?
Yeah.
Hey, Ollie, how you doing?
Better.
Bit better or a lot better?
A lot better. Dee and I are back together. I won't do that again. Thanks.
Hey, good for you.
Is that pudding?
Maybe.
Got Mom's meatloaf. How about that zebra cake in there, too?
Oh. You brought 2.
Yeah?
You're learning.